Welcome to this video presentation of mine on the coming fall of Babylon the Great. The hard thing is to identify who Babylon the Great is. We see it in the book of Revelation, chapter 18, that in 1 hour so greater riches has come to naught. The question is, who is Babylon? Is it Europe? Is it America? Is it Israel? Or a lot of different views, but this guy, Dr. Chan Kai Lok, in his book believes that Babylon is the United States. And I think here's some things why he thinks that. If you count up the heads in this beast, this is Revelation 17, which is the scarlet beast having 7 heads and 10 horns, and the woman riding it. Count up these heads: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th head? Well, the 7th head has to be the woman. And that's exactly what this is all about. The 7th head is the final empire on the earth. And these 7 heads, John says 5 had fallen, 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when it comes, it must continue a short time. And this Dr. Chan here, he's set it up so the woman is part of the beast, being one of the heads, the 7th head. And even look at the beast is scarlet, and so is she. She's scarlet as well. So they are united in the heads. And this, fits with America. Here's another look at it in Revelation 17:9. This calls for a mind that has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. And here she sits on all 7 of them at the same time. It's not as if these are the 7 hills of Rome, because that's what a lot of people believe. But if you look, the 7 heads are 7 mountains. So she sits on all of them, and these are these successive. This is successive. So for instance, 5 had fallen. Well, what was the first one? Well, that was the Tower of Babel, and Nimrod, and we call it Babel or Babylon, city of Babylon. That's when it began, just after the flood. And so that continued on. That was Babylon. But then after that, we had the early Assyrian Empire. And there's about 3 or 4 phases. It goes right from almost 2000 all the way down to the very latter Assyrian Empire, which is just before Nebuchadnezzar, around 612, when Nineveh was defeated by the Babylonians and their accomplices. So that's the second Babylon, or the 2nd head. And then Babylon itself, under Nebuchadnezzar, lasted for nearly 100 years, and it ended with with Cyrus. But each of these weren't totally destroyed. In fact, the town of Babylon continued on even in Jesus' day. And then after Nebuchadnezzar, we had and after the Medo-Persians, then we had Alexander the Great, the Greeks. That was probably the 5th. And then the 6th would have been Rome, the Roman Empire. And that lasted not just to 476, because that's just one leg. The 2nd leg lasted to 1806, when Napoleon defeated the Holy Roman Empire and annulled it. And that's when we get the end of the 6th head and the beginning of the 7th head. And that's when America rose. Here's the beasts in Revelation. There's the dragon, the sea beast, and this dragon has 7 heads and 10 horns. So does the sea beast. And this is just the 2 legs of Rome, imperial Rome and papal, or the Holy Roman Empire. But these are both, they're still Rome. They're still the 6th head. But this land beast, it comes up right after the deadly wound of the sea beast. And that fits with America. America rose and it was recognized as a nation in 1798 by France. And so, and it has what? One head, only one head. It two horns like a lamb, but one head. So it isn't Rome. It's not connected with Rome. All these seven heads, 10 horns. Anything with 10 horns, it's got to be Rome. And the scarlet beast has 7 heads and 10 horns. So the 10 horns are on its 6th head. It's got to be Rome as well. You know, European Rome. And here's the coming fall of Babylon. Like, I believe America is the 7th head. And so this is why it is Babylon as well. And it's prophesied in Daniel, or in Isaiah, and also in Jeremiah 50:51. But Isaiah 13, the burden of Babylon that Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. And here it says, your mother shall be sore confounded. She who bare you, talking about Babylon, shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. This word hindermost means the end or last. In fact, the last of the nations, the final one. Which one would that be? The 7th head. You know, there's only 7 of them. And it's Babylon as well, the final Babylon. And it fits with America. And here it's prophesied in Psalm 137. And this is really just the woman riding the beast. And you can see it. I'll show you here. The 7-head, 10-horn scarlet beast. That's key here, scarlet. It says, remember, O Lord, against the sons of Edom, the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it to its foundation. This word Edom, I just want to get it in a different color so you can see it. This word Edom means red. Red. Remember Esau ate some red pottage and he sold his birthright, and because he was famished. And so they named him Edom. And Edom means red. And this is the scarlet beast. The sons of Edom, the 10 toes on the image, the 10 horns. And it's basically Rome. Edom is Rome. And, you know, it's going to be the European Rome, though. And it says, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. This is the woman. That's America. And this is Revelation 18, who will be destroyed, just as it says. Happy are the ones who repay you as you served us. Happy are the ones who take and dash your little ones against the rock. So these are these two beasts here. You know, the sea beast who became the scarlet beast. And that's Edom. And then the one riding the scarlet beast, also red, and the daughter of Babylon. You know, America's a divided house, and right now. And although they've brought in Kamala Harris as because Biden was faltering, the fear is that Trump might get in, and nobody really wants that. But you know, that's just, he's got a lot of support, so we got a real division. People might not like him, but they don't like Kamala Harris either. And so, you know, Jesus said every kingdom divided against itself will come to a desolation, and every city or every house divided against itself will not stand. And this is where we're heading on this. You know, it says Russia is really being stirred up right now in this Ukraine war. It says in Isaiah 13:17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. And if you look in Jeremiah 15:51, you'll see the same thing. God's going to stir up the Medes, stir up the spirit of the Medes. And this is actually happening. And they do not regard silver or gold. This is the bear. The Medes in Daniel chapter 7 is the bear. And it is a perfect picture of Russia. Russia, you know, that's who the Medes are. And they're being stirred up in this Ukraine war because everybody knows, you know, NATO is trying to get in, or Ukraine's trying to get into NATO. And when they do that, the U.S. could quite easily put nuclear warheads in, you know, in the Ukraine, just as they've done in Italy, in Belgium, in Germany, Turkey, and I don't know, there's 5 places they put them in. Romania, I believe. So this is what's stirring up the bear. You know, and it says, their bows, talking about the Medes, shall dash the young men of Babylon to pieces. They'll have no pity on the fruit of the womb, just like it said. They don't care about silver or gold because, why? They're communists. You know, I know China would care about silver or gold. They're communists, but they're also money hungry. But not Russia. They don't really care. Put as many sanctions on them, they'll just continue on. And these arrows are not just arrows, they're supersonic missiles, which Russia and Iran and other countries have. You know, America is seen sitting. She's like a queen, right? She's the queen riding the beast. It says, she hath glorified herself. She's lived deliciously. She said in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow. And she is sitting as a queen. It says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of called being excellency, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It's like a woman, a beautiful woman, and you know, she's sitting on the beast. She's riding him. And in fact, she's one of the heads. She's the 7th head of this beast. And this woman riding the beast. You know, America is this great city. It says, alas, alas, a great city, who all who had ships on the sea became rich by her wealth. For in 1 hour she's been made a desolation. 1 hour. And this is what's going to happen to her. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you may not partake of her sins. And you know, this is why Christians need to get out of there. And at the time, you know, it's not happening yet, but as we get closer and closer, it's going to become clear what Christians will have to do. You know, here's another aspect. Though the woman, the head, one of the heads is destroyed, the woman, chapter 18 of Revelation. But this incident, the second coming of Christ, is in chapter 19. And it has to do with this 7-head, 10-horn beast. And if you say, well, where's the 7 heads? 7 heads and 10 horns. These toes here are 10, and that's the feet of it. And if you count up these, there's 7 different empire. 1, 2, and then there's 4 in here, 4 of Greece. It splits into 4 heads, and then Rome. And so there's 7 heads here and 10 horns. And this is the thing that's going to come crashing down. And you know, it's just the way it is. But when Christ returns, you know, he's going to hit it in the feet, and the whole thing's going to come down. Every kingdom divided against itself will not stand. You know, every house or city. So this is where it's heading at the end of the tribulation. You know, Jesus says it, but immediately after the tribulation of those days. This is this war, you want to call it Armageddon or whatever. Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from heaven. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And all the tribes of the earth will mourn when they see the Son of Man coming with power and great glory. And he'll send his angels. This is with a great trumpet. And they'll gather his elect. This gathering is the rapture. This takes place after the tribulation. And this is Christ's second coming, when every eye shall see him. And when his foot will touch the Mount of Olives. and it'll divide, and you know, we will be changed. We will be there as well with everlasting crowns on our head. So this is chapter 19 of Revelation, and you know, pretty interesting, difficult to see, but you know, it's what I believe the Bible's saying here. So I hope you enjoyed this video and keep on the alert. God bless.